Rolf from Tesla Owners US. We are on the road again. We are going to Lake Alamo, and we're not going with the Tesla because the range is too low, as you guys know that. We are going with the Silverado, and before we always had to charge. We only one time made it home when we were full charged and driving 45 miles per hour. That was on the way back, a little bit downhill, but this time straight all the way through, one shot. And we'll be there when it's already dark. So I tried to show you some pictures during the sunset here, and then see what's coming out, and maybe I'm giving you some updates in between. You're with us.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. You and I, the future.
Okay, we made it to the highway and it's already going towards sunset. How much time is left? 110 miles, 7:48. So in 2 hours we arrived there. It is very far in the middle of western Arizona, and there's only one way in and one way out. So, and you have to watch the cows there as well because they are farming, and that's what we're gonna do, and that's why we have to drive careful. This car does not have full self-driving, so we cannot run over coyotes also. And let me show you some nice pictures of good weather from Arizona sunset. Yeah, hello, it's already the next morning. It's getting dark and it's not useful to show. But what I want to show is already there's a heads-up display, and that is really helpful in the dark. And my wife said she likes it very much because she does not take the eyes from the road. And especially at night it's helpful because you keep the eyes on the road and don't look anywhere else. Just only a glance to the side, like the Cybertruck has it, is not helpful. This heads-up display is worth a lot, I tell you. Yeah, and yeah, how much miles did we drive? 120 miles, and it's a 0.9 miles per kilowatt. Quite good amount of consumption. And yeah, we arrived here, we left with 90% and arrived with 37%. We did a fast drive on the I-10 highway, and then at the end we did very well through the countryside, but you can't drive that much, so drive about 50, 55 maximum. And there was a little piece of 4 miles, a rough road where the navigation system put us through, let me say, dirt road, but on the rest of it was okay. We had the full moon, but the comet was not in our sight, so we didn't see that. So unfortunately, maybe we try another day for tonight. Yeah, hello, here we are. We are at the Lake Alamo, what you can see here in the background. This side is so remote that the telephone could not recognize where I am. It thought I was in Wikiup or in Salome, and that's about 50 miles away in each direction. One is north and the other one is east. And on the other side of the mountains there is Lake Havasu and Parker, but this is a very remote location. And the only thing what really helps is, you can see it there, that's the Starlink antenna. So with this antenna I can make phone calls, Wi-Fi phone calls, and I can have internet connection. This is the best what he really ever invented for that, because you are here in the middle of nowhere. You are really nowhere. So the closest location is 35 miles towards east, and it's only one way in and one way out. And otherwise it is super quiet here. There is way less light destruction. When the moon was shining yesterday, or there was on Thursday or Friday, it was full moon, and on that time it's lights up here. If there's no moon here, it's dark. It's absolutely pitch black dark. And yeah, and also it is super quiet. You're gonna hear your neighbor if there are some neighbors here. I currently don't have any neighbors left here. They're all gone, and you hear the neighbors, but otherwise it is a very remote location. So if you need absolute quietness, this is the place to go here in Arizona, because you have a nice lake. The only thing what you might hear is wild burros. Actually that's the Spanish word for donkey, and they are lingering around here. They're probably coming down from Oatman. There's a site there, you have to watch it there. The wild burros were reset out. There was one time mining activity in California, and then they left the donkeys there on their own, and they become wild donkeys. So they're a little bit thin, but they are making their way here and surviving in the, I would say, semi-desert. Yeah. Hey, we are on the way back soon, and I just want to show you this location a little bit, that you can see it and see what's going on here. Beautiful location. And there's fishing. There's a lot of fishing here. There's bass fishing there, and it is quiet, real quiet. Okay, now we're gonna go on the way home soon. We just have to do some other activities here. I'm gonna shut down the antenna, and then we are leaving. So guys, here's the road we're going. This is Menden, so these are 35 miles, and then we're going across, and then on I-10 eastbound towards Phoenix. Yeah, so we are crossing. We could all go over Wickenburg as well, but that's a little bit, a few miles further. We can make it in one swing, that's why we're going this way. Yeah guys, this long road, we are now driving during daytime. It can become in the night sometimes pretty tricky, because this is open range or open cattle, and so my wife doesn't like to drive in the night. So I drove in the night. Good that I don't have full safe driving, because I'm going all the way drive towards the lake, and just driving 45 or 50 miles per hour, you can drive that fast here. And then on the other side of the road, 2 cows are standing there and just watching towards the car coming. And thankfully they didn't move, and we carefully passed them on the other side, but they were in the middle of the road. So that's what you have to watch here when you're driving out. There's open cattle range, and I don't know what they should find here, but they obviously seem to find something what they can eat, and someone probably have to get them water here. Yeah, that's open range. Yeah, I hope some builders you see here in the background, and that will be, this is one part of that lonely road. Hey, this is something very new here, what I never had the message of anywhere. So my wife was driving with sunglasses on, and this doesn't contribute to a very attentive driving. At least that's what the car thinks, and said, driver is getting drowsy and need a break, and then there's a small coffee cup showing there. So I think that was pretty inventive to do this and not going on the nerves of the driver with like, wah, 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 please take your hands on the wheel, and so on. So it's better to do it this way. Yeah, it was interesting. So we arrived, we are home finally, and that was in one swing, no further problems, excellent. And it was 118.7 miles, 0.9 miles, kilowatt per mile. So yeah, that's about efficiency. And I'm sure it's not efficient when you are driving 75 with trailer pulling, but a big portion of that was not that speedy. So we are lucky to home, and I hope you liked it. This is the very quiet place and very remote place in Arizona. You should go if you need absolute quietness. Go there.